Welcome back to Automod 7. Hope you guys are doing well, doing good. Without further ado, let's get it. All right, so today I really wanted to focus on kind of cleaning this up, making it look nice. So I went ahead and grabbed the whole chest of this. So you get the different ores by with an open hand here. Basically, right click in the dirt gives you these pebbles. And with four of the pebbles, you can go ahead and make granite or whatever, andesite. So if you press K on it, there you go. Really easy. It doesn't even tell you that. You go ahead and get the blocks as well. So I did that off camera because that's going to take a really long time. But we got enough materials here to kind of make this look nice. So I wanted to start off by maybe clearing up this. I want to have a patch of grass at least, so. All right. First thing I want to do is they got this mason workbench by Chipped. So Chipped is like chisel. So we're going to need some clay, which, all right, we do have some sand at least. This guy again. Wait, no. We got to place it down. So, break this down in the dust. Got some clay here. So we need to make some bricks. Alright. Iron, crafting bench, clay. Alright. So any log. So we're going to go ahead and grow a tree real fast. Alright, and then I did end up grinding a bunch of resources out off camera as well. So we got a nice little start for today's episode because I wanted to focus more on like progression here. So iron, that's what we're going to need for this. Just going to go ahead and grab a stack. Okay. No, you got to make a crafting table first. Kind of make it a little different look to our island here because it is pretty bad. All right, so once we get done, we'll make this monstrous block here. We're going to place it in the house because I think I'm going to keep the house here. And with this, it works just like chisel. So let me go ahead and grab these materials real fast. I just wanted to see what we could kind of do with these. So if I go ahead and throw it in, you see it's got really nice textures on here. So something like this. I'm pretty sure basalt, yeah. So this actually has one too. So we could use textures like that. What else did I grab here? Granite. Now, I like granite when it's chipped, I should say. There's just a lot of different blocks that we can make here. So, for an example, we're probably going to go ahead and remove all of this and kind of get a start here. So, I'm going to make my first iron tool here on camera as well. So, I ended up making this because I got jumped by phantoms again at night. It's kind of ridiculous here. So I should just need a pick and an axe. I want to leave a patch of grass at least here. Go ahead and remove that as well. All right, so I'm gonna get back to you guys when I kind of got a design that I'm liking. All right, guys. So this is the kind of plan I went with. Just remove the house. I basically removed the whole island here and kind of got organized. Like, here's some farming stuff, some of the civic stuff. Like, I do got a little bit stuff everywhere, but building blocks that I was using. Here's some crafting materials, and then ores, pieces, which I've actually learned I could press K on the pieces. Makes it really convenient as well. All right. But now to get into what I really wanted to do this episode, which is why I rearranged the island. So we already did that, so we can cross that off the list. We need flux hammer and a flux sieve. So not too expensive here. All right. I need a hopper. Okay. Would help if I actually made the chest here. A hopper, then 2 blocks of iron. That's gonna need a diamond hammer, but let's work on the sieve here. Iron bars and then a sieve. So iron bars, and then I actually have extra sieves over here. I also put them in the floor because I thought it would look nicer. So this is gonna kind of automate the process here. Now we're gonna need to use some stuff to export that cobblestone into it. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, this will get us our flux sieve. Now we need the hammer, which I already know. I'm gonna need to use 2 diamonds. Wait, let me just make sure that I'm gonna create the correct. Yes, okay. So we already got the sieve, crossed that off the list. So some glass panes, same bottom design there. I did have glass somewhere. There we go. Glass panes, 2 more blocks of iron here. Another hopper. So I know it looks like I've running out of materials here, but it'll all be worth it for real. once we get this automated, so I'm not sitting there sieving all day. Diamond hammer, close that in with some glass panes, something like that. All right, flex hammer. Now, we'll get to this in just a second here because it's going to need RF, which is going to need some cables. But we can basically chain these together with another mod that we're going to get into for storage here. So now I would make the wind turbine here, but we're going to need the metallurgic infuser first. So iron furnace, redstone, osmium. So not too much. We are running out of iron here now. So osmium, redstone. All right, now we just need to go ahead and grab the cobble. That should get us our metallurgic infuser. Now this is mechanism. So mechanism is a mod I'm kind of familiar with here, but I think it should power this. Yes. All right. So this is great because it makes it really easy. Now, this is kind of out of order here, but we're going to need an enrichment chamber next. And then we're going to get to the basic energy cube. And then we could use these two right here. So, because we're going to need some cables. So, to get started with this, we are going to have to make a squeezer and stuff here. So, just for this episode, we're going to get these things running, get a little basic power going besides the coal generator, basically make a windmill so that we don't have to worry about this anymore. So we need infused alloys and basic control circuits. Now the energy tablets, basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to need some more redstone here. So I'm going to go ahead and sieve some redstone because we need the mithril tree. So we might need to actually build something else for that. But we ended up getting dark oak and spruce here. So that's actually nice too. But just by sieving the dirt, I don't know why that's in there. Go ahead and throw those out. That's from what I was working on earlier. But this is how we're going to start our basic farm. And we need this tree, the mithril tree, from the integrated tunnels here. There we go. This mineral log, which grows these mineral berries that we're going to need, and then this mineral chunk. So in order to get this, we are going to have to sieve leaves. Go right in the middle. I already got the tree here. Just a couple of them. All right. So we got rubber wood saplings as well here. That's kind of crazy. Because rubber, I didn't even know was in here yet. So pretty interesting. Now, if mechanism tools is in here, yeah, it is. I can make a really fancy axe here with this osmium. Now, I shouldn't because osmium is one of the main things in mechanism, but you gotta have fun sometimes, you know? It's also got a lot of durability on it. Now, with these mithril trees, I'm gonna kind of plant them far away. Yes, it works, which is kind of great. All right, guys, so the problem really was this tree is bigger than a one square. It just crossed my mind right now, but this right here should have it grown. Yes. Okay. So cutting this down, hopefully you get some of these that don't cut down. So very much different than what you normally want. But here we go. So we actually did get this crystallized. My bad. All right, so we actually did get some crystallized mineral trunks from here. So we're going to need a squeezer to squeeze these mineral logs. So if we could find it here. block of iron, iron ingot, 2 sticks. We go ahead and add that in there. 2 sticks, and then we're gonna need a pressure plate. Okay, so mineral berries also work as torches. Might look like a lot better than what we got going on here, but eventually we're gonna need one of these. So it gets all into this mod here, but we're gonna go ahead and grow one real quick. We're gonna need a lot of these mineral chunks, so I'm gonna get back to you when I got some. All right, guys. So while I mine these trees, I'm gonna go ahead and set up one of these to get going. So the flux hammer I can instantly set up by putting it on top of this cobblestone generator. But we're gonna need to go ahead and take, let's see, iron, which we already have on us. So we need 2 pieces of iron in here, some coal. That's what I was gonna go get. So now the iron with the coal will create us some enriched iron dust, and then the enriched iron dust will turn into steel dust. I go ahead and smelt that with my furnace, and I get 2 pieces of steel. So early game mechanism, you get really fast steel. So if you have mods that are compatible with mechanism, steel ingots, then this is probably the way you want to go for this, because it's super cheap at an early start. And honestly, this is how we're gonna go ahead and grab some of these cables so I can hook this stuff up. All right, guys. So I went ahead and grabbed some more redstone and iron, a little bit of osmium. But here, you need 2 redstone per osmium ingot to get a basic control circuit. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of those. And now we can make one of these with redstone and gold. But I really want to get some storage mod going. So with this, I just need some of these cables. There they are, the logic cable. So I'm going to go ahead and make a decent amount of these real quick, which I think I depoted in here. This is kind of my quick depot chest. Grab some sticks out. I'm pretty sure it was like this. All right, so I'll go ahead and make 6 of them. I guess not. I didn't have another piece of redstone in there, huh? Go ahead and make simple 6 of those. And then we're just going to need to make this squeezer, right? which I already marked. Iron, wood, sticks. Okay, not too bad. I actually have it all right here. So let's go ahead and make a block. I did not grab some wood here. They don't have any. And these woods won't stack either in the chest. I don't know if that's just me that's what's happening to, but now with this, we could squeeze these mineral logs that I also depoted by jumping on it. Now, you need to reset it with a pressure plate here. So let me go ahead and make a simple pressure plate. And we're going to need a crucible, correct? A drying basin. So black dye. All right, so I figured out a better way to do this, which just requires some bone meal. So I have some bone meal in here, and then we need to make some dye. Any color, which is going to be the easiest, I think, is going to be some cactus, which I can grow this way here. Craft. So now I had a cactus, might be in this chest, but I might have to sieve. Nope, I might have to sieve some sand here to get some more. But basically, you let this grow. You need, let's see, 4 dyes, which, oh, we could actually use lapis, huh? That's going to be the easiest way here. Almost positive. So, try this real quick. Okay, so it works. With this, I could bone meal the grass. In the middle of my island where I have everything set up currently. So let me just go grab my pick. No, this says no tool here. I can't even pick it up like I pick up the other box. All right. I guess I could do it here. Wouldn't really matter. So these are nice flowers, but this is what we're looking for. All right. Just gonna go ahead and throw all my inventory in here real quick. So with this, I can make these, and that's gray. So it doesn't even matter. That's black. It's gotta be here. So take this with some regular bone meal now. And this doubles. So if you take this, now I have 10. Pretty easy. And these, which I'm going to turn all of them but 5 into this to go ahead and make my drying basin that I have to make. So this drying basin here needs logs. I've set this up like this. And I can squeeze these mineral logs, which Unfortunately, is going to be manually, as you can see. So, yeah, this is kind of the life here. Once that's dried, we can get a block of crystallized mineral. So, I basically need a bunch of these. So now that I have a bunch of these chunks, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some of these item interfaces, which is just a chest surrounded in these here, which we got a decent amount now. So let's make ourselves some chests. Don't need too many of these right here. Go ahead and throw out some of these. All right. So now we got the chest, the cables. Now we need some item importers. Or we could do item exporters, can't we? And we're gonna go ahead and make two of these, but variable cards. Sugarcane. So we're gonna need some paper here, which I do not mind. I do have some sugarcane in here that we'll go ahead and throw as well onto the sand, which you can shift to grow. Item importer. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make the variable cards, which we're gonna make one for now because our one craft of it because you get so many here. So exporter, exporter. No, not energy. Item exporter, which is it's the same crafting recipe here. But we're gonna go ahead and make these output variables, which gives us 4 as well. And we're gonna make 2 for now, because we're gonna need 2 of these item interfaces as well. So with this and those wires I made earlier, we could go ahead and make a simple auto sieve here. So the way I'm gonna set it up, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the cobblestone gen directly into the hammer. If I can place it down. And when it smashes, it's obviously not going to put it anywhere because it's not even going to smash it, you know? There's nowhere to put it. So with this item interface from here, we can make this the item interface here. Put this as an exporter. This in here. Put export item gravel. All right. Now this wasn't too bad. I don't understand what was happening at first there, but now this should sieve away. And we're going to go ahead and connect this with a logic cable. Now we're going to tell this to export all items. True. So now I have 2 double chests and automatic sieve going. And now we just need to make sure that these guys have power here, which they completely drained my machine. So for now, this isn't too bad of a setup. This is completely automatic here, as this is taking cobble into the flux hammer. This is putting the gravel into this chest. This is pulling the gravel out and putting it into the sieve. This is sieving it down. This is bringing it to this chest. And when this is full, obviously this won't continue going. So using integrated dynamics, you could have an early game sieve go for you while you're focusing on whatever it is you're focusing on here. We're gonna go ahead and make some of these, which I'm gonna make just 16 of these cables here. I'm gonna come wrap this way, connecting that over the top of the enrichment chamber, connecting the sieve. Now, I guess we can go ahead and not universal wrenches here. I don't really mind. Oh, I guess it's saying you don't need any tool to do that. You can go ahead and do it like this. So now this will keep it powered as long as there's coal in here. It is automatically sieving. Honestly, I can go ahead and set it up eventually to make didn't want to lose that here. Okay, I don't want any of your trades, bro. All right. So eventually I could set up another exporter, which takes coal from here and runs it back to here. So kind of not infinite, but damn near infinite power. Go ahead and grab the marketplace. Now this is pretty funny. So where do I want this? All right, he can go like right here. So this drops the weathered salesperson, but you can buy all these seeds for 1 emerald. Now you can also buy bone meal, tree fertilizer, all these different kind of trees. So if you wanted to do anything that's not from this mod, so let's see. The miner's tree. Basically just making life a lot easier. I can buy straight up kelp for immersive engineering if it's on here. Cactuses. With the windmill, basically it's going to solve the problem of always having to put coal inside of that coal generator. Now I'm going to keep it there for backup as of now, but this is a big multi-block structure here. I'll go ahead and put this right here. So I can wire it around, you know? So I've misplaced my wires now. But that's generating power as of right now. So let's see how I can do this without making it too bad. These are big bulky block ones too. Connected up to here. So now this is generating quite a bit, it looks like. We're pulling it out too, so you can go ahead and mark that off the list. And now this is gonna be something else that we need, because this battery, when these fill up, like this is already full up, so filled up, so you know, eventually it's kind of gonna get annoying having to wait if we use all this energy. And we're gonna connect more machines here, obviously, but these platforms are gonna have to get a little bigger, as I just realized as well, because this is nowhere near big enough. This is just one mod here. This is my mechanism mod that I'm gonna be doing all in this corner. I might use these RF signals to transport over to, I don't know, a different place, you know? But as of right now, yeah, this thing is generating heaps of power for free. All right, but anyways, with that being said, it's the end of the episode. If you guys liked, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, come back for more. And it's your boy Click. We out.